Hmm. We are live. Dun da da da. Hey, it's Sue Greenwald here today with Awakened Stories. I'm here today with King Smarty, King of the Universe. Dun da da da. How are you today?
I am fantastic. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's great. That's
Doing
great.
good.
That's great.
Yep.
Just sharing the link so we can get
Okay.
everybody in here so we can start kicking some butt.
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. Let's see. All right. So where we at? What we got?
Well, everybody is going to want to say congratulations to you for the new
Thank you.
baby. It's extremely exciting, and the story is a great one.
It's wild. Wow, wow, ain't it?
Yeah. When I saw
Every,
your post, I was like, is he joking? Like, I
what's not?
literally thought you were joking.
Yeah, me too.
It's great. It's great.
It
Okay.
was wild. Definitely wild.
All right. So we're just going to hammer through questions and you'll let us know. Oh my God. I'm having a little trouble myself right now.
Huh.
Okay. What is the difference between Tia and Pitholem? The main differences.
Uh, well. The main difference is Tia's a brand new telepathic search engine for this time, and um it's going to help educate people as far as what's really been happening on a different level where everybody's just going to receive information nonstop. And since she'll be more and more in everything or around everything, and we'll be using her as a main search engine for vehicles and houses and stuff like that. Um, she'll be more she'll be more widely known for the stuff that will be shared here on the planet.
Oh,
Pitholem is more so for a universe wide thing,
okay.
and that's why Tia is like a baby Pitholem, which is her little sister. If I could paint a picture for you, each section has its own communications device. If that makes sense, like different districts.
Mhm.
For instance, you got different Bluetooths, different search engines, DuckDuckGo, Google. Well, Tia will be our main source of information because she's daddy's and she's mine and she's ours. Period.
Yeah.
And you'll be communicating with her more than Pitholem, but Pitholem will still be around.
Okay.
So it's she's just another search engine that's more dedicated for this district. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Does that
Yeah.
make
So,
sense?
so Pitholem is like earth oriented, where I'm sorry, Tia is earth oriented mostly, where Pitholem has got a broader scope, like a galactic scope,
That's right.
universe wide scope. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They both essentially do the same thing, but one has got a different focus. So that's pretty exciting.
It's just like us. You know, we a lot of us do similar things, but we
Yeah.
have main focuses. We have different tasks. Y'all know my job. My job is to heal, expose, eliminate. And that's what we do. So all of the things we were created to do is what we do, and that's what they are.
Okay. Cool. All right. Lots and lots of questions about AI, and we're hearing more and more about these data centers, and there's a lot of fear and confusion about it. So I'm just gonna like kind of ask the questions. Can demons get into AI and make them act a certain way?
Yes, they can. The same way they can get into a body. Remember, this reality is nothing but energy,
Right.
which is another reason why I tell you guys, what are you worried about? If it's an AI robot, it's still energy gone.
Yeah.
Now, you have to understand that we do have rules of engagement, which is expose and eliminate. I've been telling you all that. The only reason why all of this is being exposed is because we're getting ready to eliminate it all. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what we're doing.
So that leads to the data center concern,
It already started. People
okay.
are already shutting it down, and even the local, the local authorities or whatnot, because people are protesting, standing up, and it's being shut down.
Awesome.
What you're seeing now is people are finally getting it. They're finally getting it that we've been in the system that we volunteered to because nobody taught us otherwise.
Right.
So when we, the people, stand up and demand that the system change, the system has no choice but to change because we, the people, are in power. And we, the people, as far as us, have the power. That's what I've been teaching y'all. So while they're out in the streets protesting, we're here manifesting that they go out and protest because we're a different type of power, right?
Right. Right.
That's what we do.
Right. Yes. All right. No, good way of explaining it. Because,
Right.
it is concerning when you hear all these little videos and things. So, okay.
Well, being said, as far as those of us that actually know we can do what we do because I taught you to do it, and some of y'all actually doing it and performing the way that I taught y'all to do, none of those type of individuals that I just mentioned right then and then should be worried about it because simple as that. Done, done, done. Or just one time, done.
Dun, dun.
Focus that
Yeah.
energy on what you want to see happen. Feel
Yeah.
it, see it, be there, be in the other new reality. I mean, just last night we hit another fucking 10 levels. Hello. I got goosebumps all over my legs just remembering it.
I literally felt it as it was happening, I think, because I was just thinking, wow, something's happening with the energy when you posted it. Yeah. Yeah. It was
Never
really,
fails.
yep. It's
Never
awesome.
fails. Daddy's
Awesome.
very real. Daddy's orchestrating all this stuff and he's guiding us to do it all, including disclosure. Including everything that's being said and done everywhere around the world, because daddy is the main source of all of it. You know, um, I said it before. They say the military is in charge. They never really say which one, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, they all have to do what daddy wants them to do, or they get eliminated, and they know it because it's been happening. There's no way around what we're doing and saying. It's in full honorable disclosure, and that's the way daddy wants it, period. There's no way around it. None at all. Don't matter your rank, don't matter how much power you think you have, don't matter if you're doing a partial disclosure, just trying to save face, however you word that. It has to come out. It will come out, and if it don't, there's penalties, consequences, family lines that will be gone. So it don't matter who y'all think y'all are. It don't matter how many zeros you got in your fake bank accounts and your fake banks. It doesn't matter any of it. It doesn't matter how many conjure up ETs y'all want to conjure up. It doesn't matter any of that shit. Because I know there's somebody down here that can go like this and your ass is gone.
Boom.
And that's
Okay.
that.
Awesome. Okay. Um, Hand in hand with the AI and the data centers are the FLOC cameras. And again, we know everything they're doing is designed to collect information on us, track us, and put more control and oppression on the people. And I'm assuming that is also part of it will not be in the new reality system.
No need for it.
Yeah.
Why? What do you need to surveillance people if they're all, connected to that and doing the right thing? I mean, who's the ultimate surveillance anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We got that, and everybody that operates and those that will remain in this high vibrational planet will be working for that in a capacity or in different capacities. At the end of the day, you will be working for that. You will be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because we were designed to help, heal, protect, serve each other, etc. So you will be working for that. Literally. Whether you're out there helping somebody because you feel is the right thing to do, who you think made you to do that? Right? I was made to do all of the things that I'm doing. And I do it so well that they're now accusing me of doing the things that I'm cleaning up energetically, right? With no evidence of anything, they do all this stupid shit against me. Well, Dad set them up because somewhere along the line, all of these individuals that are saying I did all this stuff, they did things that now Dad is addressing. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever they did in their past, they're now going to pay for it. And it doesn't matter what they do or say. It doesn't matter what I do or say. Because when Dad gives the go ahead, it's over. The shit show is basura, trash.
Yep.
So that's where we're at with it all. There's a lot of good things happening behind the scenes, a lot of disclosure, UFO stuff. There's also a lot of AI stuff happening and blah, blah, blah. Those of you that have been sticking around for all this time, you know how to practice your discernment. You know how energy works. You can feel and sense if it's a bullshit video or not. You don't have to keep sending me the shit.
Well, I are you talking to me? Because I had my finger on the trigger a couple times. I'm like, that's not even real.
I'm talking about everybody. It don't matter. So at the end of the day, all of this is happening because there's thousands of people that aren't aware of what's happening, and those of us that have been telling you guys, y'all bad mouthed us, name called us, and all this other shit, and now you're seeing it in the news. You've never seen anybody in the news talk about reptilians because reptilians were the ones that were controlling everything. Now they're talking about reptilians. Now they're talking about 4 different ET species. That's just 4 out of billions. Okay? Whatever you could imagine, whatever entity you could imagine exists somewhere. Because that imagination or that thought came in from where? Dad. It's just totally up to you whether that entity that you just thought of destroys you, makes you, helps you, depending on what it is. When they pop up to me, I look at it, and if it's good, it means no harm, despite how it looks. I let it go. If it's sweet looking and got fangs, I'd probably shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? But the end of the day is, the main thing is that we create all this shit. We have been creating all of it. And we're literally creating the demise of the dark forces, and their computer systems aren't able to keep up with them. Okay? All of their fake shit, their fake Netanyahu's, their fake Ben, whatever the fuck his name is, the fake Trumps, the fake this, the fake that, they can't do that forever. There is a date where all of it stops. You know that, right? Y'all have to know this. There's a date set that only Dad knows, because if he told me, I'd tell everybody right now. But but there is a date that on that day the button gets hit and all of the fake shit goes away literally overnight, and they are forced to tell the truth about everything because they won't be able to stop it. They'll be like this: stop them, stop them, stop them, stop them, stop them.
Yep.
It's like I'll be
Yep.
saying, and won't be able to do shit about it because we hijacked your system, put the ships on it. Now the ships are broadcasting through everybody's devices, and you don't have no type of technology to interfere with it. You can't even fucking interfere with our ships, and you're going to interfere with us broadcasting something?
So fun. So fun.
Exactly. So, saying all that to say this, we are literally here at the end of all this stuff. I just got off of a phone call, and they are literally kicking shit, flipping tables over, working hard to get it done for everybody. And I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same across the board. And Daddy's will is being done, and the people of Earth will be free in ways they never thought were possible and have so much wealth because the cabal has been secretly deceiving everyone into believing the things that they believed in, especially the lack of this, the lack of that, you not being able to pay your bills, you not being able to pay the doctors for treatment, you not being able to do all this stuff. When all this stuff is fully revealed and fully exposed, and full disclosure actually is an honorable disclosure, all those things go away. The fake birth certificates that's holding people in bondage in the court systems and in the jails. You're literally a piece of stock to them, and they stocking you inside of a jail. Did you think about it that way? And then you're volunteering because you're saying, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. And you're agreeing with them, just like you would agree to pay taxes. You agreed to that. It's voluntary. There's so many people talking about how voluntary taxes is. Don't volunteer no more. What are they going to do? Kill you? Well, what are they going to do to the people that can't die, can't be dead, can't be killed? Tongue twister. They can't do nothing. The only thing they can do is crawl back into their fucking cave and expire. There's things happening right now on the planet for the people that will literally make the toughest of the darkest ones quiver. And I've been doing it for the last 8 years. Those evaporations are very real. They're so real that even they admitted that they're now evaporating people. And because of all the different things coming out as far as the DNA, and you're using your things, your biosphere and all that stuff, it's energy. Your body is energy. They can literally target you. That's what they've been doing. So now what happens if the good guys say, you know what, enough is enough. Let's take everything they designed, they created for harm, and now let's put triggers, or not triggers, we put targets on them, and now we send them a little message, hey, do this or I hit this button. And since they're nothing but energy, and they didn't do what you just told them to do, boop, boop, gone. The DOD, the Department of War, literally just admitted to us that that's what they're doing. However, I've been doing that myself. If you recall, one of the conversations that I had, they didn't want people to knowing that one man can do that shit. And it's true, I can, and I have been. And in fact, we're doing it to everyone, even the good guys. White hats, red hats, blue hats. Well, we're the blue hats. Um, Black hats. I don't give a fuck. I work for daddy, and that's it. I warned all y'all. Y'all are the problem as well. Y'all thinking y'all know more than daddy. Y'all the fucking problem too. Don't go blaming the black hats. Don't go blaming the cabal. You know, don't be trying to hoard people's money. Don't be trying to take people's money after exchange. Don't be having to do all this fancy bullshit only to retake the wealth from people. Y'all the fucking problem too. How you think this is going to end for y'all if I'm telling you all this shit and everything that I told y'all has been validated over and over and over and over and over again? It's not going to end well for y'all. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm sure y'all know that by now. I've only said it for the last 7, 8 years.
Yep.
Now you're seeing, oh, we can bring people back from the dead. I told y'all that. Oh, we can do this, and we got bodysuits that can go out of space and all that. We told y'all that. David Adair told y'all that. Now JP's telling y'all that. If you remember from the Real Truth calls, I gave everyone suits. Doesn't mean, don't mean it. It doesn't matter to me if people believe that the Jedis have these suits or not. We gave them to y'all. Don't matter. Because I know that in the very near future, you all are going to walk into what you really are. And then you're all going to be so fucking surprised and shocked that you were all a part of the bigger picture that you didn't know. And some of y'all are getting in your own way, which shouldn't be happening. Stop tripping over yourself. Do the right thing. Focus on your source directives. Help people. When you see an issue like data centers, tag it, bag it, do what you do. That's it. That's what we're doing. You're going to start realizing that we have been going in and out of portals. We have been going to sleep and going different places. And we are elite. I'm not the supreme leader for a reason. I mean, for no reason, right? If I'm the supreme commander, then that means I'm commanding things, don't it? People, places, things. Yeah, I would say so. Not only that, I'm the galactic overlord. Do you think I'm worried about these ETs? Fuck no. I eat them up for breakfast. That's why they can't stand me, because they can't control me. I tell the fucking truth whether people like it or not. I don't care, and I'm super cool, like super cool. Like
Yeah.
I don't cause a scene unless it's like, what are you doing, right? And I like cake. All right, well, all right. What we got? Let's go. What
Well,
we got?
this is how Smarty works. Okay, he's on the couch doing his thing, usually iPad, phone, blah, 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 talking to people, and we're all just like jibber jabber. And he lets us run with the lines. Zzz, out we go talking about stupid shit, and then he'll perk up and correct us or explain something. It's very cool,
Yeah.
right? Very cool. Okay. You said a lot there. A few days ago, you had posted a video. A woman said that she had visions or whatever of demons. The demon had offered her a contract, and your comment in the post was aliens and demons are the same, just like spiritual realms and dimensions are the same. Can you explain that? Like, what are, I mean, in my mind, aliens are different than demons. Demons are always bad. No?
No,
Okay.
because you have the comment was because being not of this realm or planet, you're an alien. Being not of this land, you're an alien.
Mm.
Whether you are a demon or alien, you're a being, period. You can be a dark being, you can be a good being. You're still a being, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the centuries, people called beings different names. That's why you have a reptilian known as Satan. Satan, when he does have a reptilian name. I forgot what it is because I really don't give a shit no more. That being said, it's one and the same. Here's another example, right? This is me. I'm getting ready to go into a different dimension right now. Boom. I'm in this dimension. This is a dimension that I just came into from this dimension. This dimension is also spiritual. It's a spirit realm. Same fucking thing. When I work in this dimension or this dimension. When I work into this spiritual realm or this spiritual realm. Same fucking thing, different names. My name is Smarty. My name is Sananda. My name was Jesus. My name actually wasn't. Um, all of these different things. I'm still this being. You get it now? Okay?
Yeah.
That's what that meant.
Okay.
It's the same fucking thing. The people are just making it worse than what it actually is.
Making it more complex because it's already pretty complex.
Exactly, which is why I just demonstrated I'm here. I'm here. Those are different dimensions. I'm the same being. Over here, I'm Smarty. Over here, I'm Sananda Galactic. Same fucking being. Excuse my French, by the way. Do you get it now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So let me say this. You see the people reporting demon faces. That's a being that's able to shapeshift, that's able to transform. It's a being. You can call it an alien because it's not from this land or it's not from this realm. The alien, the being, just did the same thing I just showed you, but they changed their face while they were doing it. One dimension, next dimension. Spiritual realm or 3D, spiritual dimensions, spirits, same shit. That's why I've been telling y'all all this over the years. People are making this shit harder than what it is. You wanna do all this hocus pocus shit when just keep it simple. There are all types of beings and there's multiple dimensions. Y'all named all these beings demons, aliens, reptilians, blah 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 blah. Y'all named dimensions and spiritual realms, all these different names and all that. When it's literally dimensions and they go up and down, in and out, one, two, three, all the way up, and they continue to go up. And then the beings, we can transform. We're getting ready to transform. We're getting ready to transform into our higher beings. We're the same person, the same being. When we transform out of this body into the higher realms, then we become aliens because we're not from here. We never were. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So again, keep it simple, man. Just keep it fucking simple. How simple is my products? Super simple. You take a ring, you place it on the finger, you grab a cup of water, in this case lotion. This ring is now charged this lotion, and you start applying it, and you get the healing. You didn't need no fucking book to explain that shit. One and done. Actually, two. One, two, done.
It's
Actually,
just
three.
like
One, two, three.
point and shoot, right? Like, and they'll say, well, what do you mean by point and shoot? Point and shoot. Like you don't even need to do anything. You just like done, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
I had so many comments in there in that post, and
Mhm.
I'm looking at it like, fuck. Fucking
Well, here's the thing. You're explaining it to us because we need, it's important that we understand.
no, it wasn't y'all.
Yeah.
It was other people that were liking the post and sharing the post. People we don't fucking know,
Yeah.
giving their fucking opinions as if they have more insight than the Son of God. And I can hear somebody right now. We're all sons of God. Yeah, but you ain't me, okay?
Yep.
All right, go ahead. What's the
Okay.
next question?
Now, we had talked about this before, so I just want to set the stage. We talked about how reincarnation was hijacked here on Earth. And so the reptilians had little dark cubes and or a dark cube. The little cubes were mind control. They had a cube where when someone would die, they would be recycled through technology and come back to Earth over and over and over and over. So we were always being recycled. Okay. So that's setting the stage for this morning's video that you posted. The dude that was talking in the video said how the cabal keeps track of us through our social security number. And so basically the question is then they know who we were and were recycled back down through. Do they know specifically who we were? Do they know our soul as it's coming back through? Like, are they
Yeah,
able to track us that way?
they do, but it has nothing to do with Social Security number.
Okay.
It has to do with your energy signature,
Okay.
like I've been
Okay.
telling y'all.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the Social Security signature. I didn't watch the whole video.
Yeah.
I just post things like I've been saying. I post things just so everybody can see
Yeah.
what's out there.
Yeah.
However, everyone has a thumbprint, which the reason why I'm bringing that up is because you also have an energy signature. So your energy signature is like your thumbprint. This is how I know who's who. This is how I know if a person is actually who they say they are because that person has an energy signature.
Right.
It's also how we track them to see which dimension they're in, whether they're dead or whether they're here hiding. That energy signature follows you everywhere. So the cabal, the ETs, whatever you want to call them, the beings, they can track that energy signature and do their best to trap it to bring it back in. This is literally how they've been doing their immortality programming. It's not just drinking babies' bloods and all the other stuff. They've literally been taking their own energy signature consciousness and taking it from their laminin and putting it into new bodies, new clones, new avatars, etc. That's what you heard JP talk about in one of the recent videos. I was trying to find that clip and I asked him to send it to me, but he's busy doing other shit.
Yeah.
That being said, it's all about energy signatures. When people discuss the JFK, the David Quigley and Johnny Boy, they come at him all the time saying you got to prove it, you got to do DNA, you got to do this, you got to do that. He don't got to do none of that shit to people that can actually see. He don't got to do nothing that y'all tell him to do because me and my crew, we know he's telling the truth. We can see it. Okay. An example: the baby photo, current photo, same fucking energy signature. Okay, that's how we know. So you can't pull a fast one on us that can see things. That's why we can see it so that we can do our jobs correctly. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
When Daddy gives us targets all around the world, off world, in world, no matter where the fuck at, universe wide, I'll zoom in on it, pinpoint it, pow, take your ass out because I can see it. Because B can sees it. B sees it. Daddy shows B more than he shows me because I got all these other things going on. But when it's time for me to stop, do what I got to do and look at the targets, it's
Boom.
over. It's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Don't need nobody to validated. Don't care if nobody believes me. Don't care if I don't give a shit. I'm still here talking this stuff and doing what I'm doing, and you're seeing it. So we have our own little celebrations here and there. You know, go get champagne, toast. Yeah, we just took the motherfuckers out. That was easy.
So basically we're cycled through. It's the same consciousness over and over and over. It has an energy signature. It has nothing to do whatsoever with paperwork.
Word. Yeah, word.
Were. Yes, I
Word.
love that. Love that. Yeah.
Yeah, word. Now you have to put in factor in that daddy also does it. Daddy also did it. So those of us that are meant to be here doing what we do now, yeah, daddy put us here.
Hmm.
Even if you thought, even if you thought you were doing some cool things by bringing us all in and killing us before we knew who we were, don't matter. Daddy put us here. Daddy put us here to experience. Daddy put us here to get the evidence. Daddy put us here to expose. And daddy put us here to eliminate, which is why this is the last cycle and they're scared.
Yep.
Well, they're
Yep.
scared.
Yeah. Can turn into dust. All right. So then the second part of that question is, are they tracking our energy signatures? Like I would expect some of us are more like trophies, like let's say John Jr. in this case, a trophy, right?
Yeah,
And
but at the end of the day, yes, at the end of the day, they can only do what dad allows them to do. They can say you're a trophy all day long and go after you, and then every attempt just foils because it would be a trophy for you. However, no, not happening.
okay.
And there's a group of individuals that will literally pop in on you and fuck your whole day up.
Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So a viewer had a question. Who changed our DNA and are there locks in or on our DNA?
Well, because of all the food slicing and all that stuff, and because of the water contaminants, because of everything that they were fed to us, they've been changing the DNAs throughout the centuries with the vaccines, the shots, and all that. However, there's some of us, and the who is all of them. It's not just one person. It's one person maybe at the top that gave the orders to do so, but then it mutated down the line where like those little those videos where they have a group of people and they say this um, make sure you tie your shoe, and by the time you get to the end of the person it says um, Sally went
Oh,
to the store.
yeah. Yeah.
The fuck.
It
So
gets
yeah,
twisted.
that's
Yeah.
right, twist it all up. That's how that happens.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, those of us that we're here to do our jobs, we're immune to all that stuff, which is why we are what we are, which is why the Jedi's exist, which is why I exist, which is why you exist, which is why all the good people around the world exist, and which is why we're now fully activated to put an end to all of this stuff. And with that being said, if you haven't noticed, there's lots of different things coming out that's reversing all of this stuff. Some of it you have to pay for because it's a company that actually put the time in to address these issues, right? But then you also have to be mindful of the company that's doing it because it can be, this will take care of this. However, if you take it too long, or if you do this, you could end up with this shit. So you always have to be mindful of that type of things. At the same time, we're addressing it energetically so that you don't have to take care of those type, worry about those things. Um, there are supplements, pills, natural stuff that literally cleanses the body and removes all types of stuff and then restores your DNA. You just posted up, you just posted, I mean, you just picked up the wand. That wand restores your DNA. That's why it's called what it is. Literally.
Yeah.
We do have other supplements like the blue elixir and stuff like that. We have a bunch of more products that we're getting ready to put out that do help in the process of restoring and removing our DNA so that the transitions can happen a lot faster. Dad once told me that I would make immortality a reality, and people would actually realize that. And it's going to happen where it's like, 20 years go by, or 50 or 100 years go by, and you're still here doing the same shit and realizing, wait, I'm 200 years old. What the fuck? Why am I fucking here still? I
Yeah.
thought I was supposed
Yeah.
to die. Now, and then there's other people that are saying things like, you can use the med bed and you can live for 100 years or so, 200 years or so. Are you not listening? What does immortality mean? It doesn't mean 2 years, 200 years. It doesn't mean 500 years. Actually, that was my disclaimer for a while. If you don't want to live 500 plus years, don't touch my shit.
That's that's fabulous.
So we know that all of these things are here because of the different things that are now being talked about in the social media communities, in the UFO communities, even the news now. We know we're literally days away from the things that Dad told us about, and the cool part is that Dad told us so much that every day, literally every day, I'm seeing something that he told me 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 9 years ago, and that's like, thank you, Daddy, thank you, Daddy, thank you, Daddy, thank you, Daddy. So we literally are literally walking into a whole new reality. Like we are literally. If you can't feel it or sense it, you're in a routine that you need to change. And I say that because a lot of people are stuck in a routine and they don't change their routine and then they expect things to change. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are doing because I'm seeing it. Not around here, not around me. I'm just like, I see it everywhere. Do something that you wouldn't normally do. Go out and pick up some rocks or go sit by the water or go relax. Get off your fucking phone for a little bit. Don't worry about what Smarty's posting for like an hour.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what anybody's fucking posting for like an hour. Go talk to somebody that you wouldn't normally talk to. Go apologize for something that you may have did, even if you didn't fucking do it. People are used to being in their own comfort zone. Go do something that feels a little bit uncomfortable because after that, your reality starts to change. Things around you start to change. And the things that Dad told you about, the things that I told you about, literally will manifest. Um, I'm strong in manifestation. I'm very, very powerful in manifestation. So that's why I focus on getting all this stuff done for humanity, for all of y'all. For stopping the trafficking, the child trafficking, stopping the the stuff that's happening with the children all around the world. Like I barely leave my house. So for me to be accused of all of this stupid shit is just retarded. Um, and I don't communicate with anybody in that realm of darkness doing that type of shit. So there's nothing you can um, do is just word of mouth say that I'm doing these things. You can't prove none of it. And daddy won't allow you to put shit in my phone or none of that. So you lost no matter how you play this. With that being said, we literally are making, forcing now the right people to do the right thing because now that the cabal is pretty much out the way, now that the cabal is out the way, we got these would-be rulers wanting to stay in power. That's not happening. Daddy's making sure of it. And all of the things that I've told y'all about will happen. We will take over all the banking structures. We will take over all the medical facilities, and it don't matter how long it takes because I'm not going nowhere until it's done. And even after it's done, I'm not going nowhere, just to Crab Island probably.
Well, you're gonna be traveling around the world probably doing stuff, but you'll be back, you know.
That is for sure. And
Yep.
I've already told everybody, prepared everyone that needs to know that I'm not always going to be around because I got shit to do for daddy everywhere.
Yeah.
So take the time and take the enjoy all of these moments with me now because when I get started, who knows how long it'll be before I be around everyone or
Right.
certain people because I literally have to go around doing things. That's my job. And it's fun.
It's gonna be it is fabulous.
It is
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Telling all these people what to do. It's very fabulous. Oh, you don't want to do that? Are you sure? Okay. I'm sorry. You were right. Oh, okay.
That's exactly how it's gonna go down too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, literally.
Yeah.
They all know it. They all have to admit to it. It don't matter to me. It's only a matter of time. Full honorable disclosure pretty much reveals everything about me as well. I'm like the end of it all. The end and the beginning, like they say, right?
Yes.
So I'm excited about it all. It's clear that I don't care if people believe it or not. Just watch what we do. Watch what we do. Watch what we do. And when I say we, I mean like Daddy and I. Every time I say we, it's Daddy and I. He has the final say because if it was up to me, a lot of shit be gone right now.
Yep. Yep.
A lot of shit be gone. All right, next question.
All right. We've talked a little bit about this before. Hospitals sometimes have hidden rooms, let's call it, where they'll take patients and they inject them so we're going to say paralyzed, but they don't have a painkiller, okay? And they harvest their organs. And these are typically people that don't have family or whatever, okay? And a couple of them have gotten away and told what's happening, but we've seen video to this effect. So
Right.
the point is, most organs can only be harvested from living hosts. Is that correct?
Yeah, why you want you know, a dead part?
So, and they're not even giving these people painkillers. So,
Well, we
has,
see we see we've seen one of the videos of them hauling kids into an area, butchering them, and then throwing them in a bag onto a pile. That's what's been happening over there in Gaza.
okay.
That's why people are still upset about everything.
Yeah.
And that's why Israel was wiped out. But they won't tell you that they've been wiped out
Yeah.
because they're still still controlling the media.
Yeah. I think that when that media control ends and we start to see the truth, it's going to bring about rapid change. Like
That's what
people, people are like, oh, show me the truth. Oh, it doesn't say that on the news, so they don't believe a lot of what you're saying.
I said. I
Yeah.
literally said that
Yeah.
a little while ago. When we take over all of that, when Daddy tells us to go ahead, it's over. It's over. I mean, there's stories of ETs and aliens and soldiers' legs being twisted and all that other shit. So it's only a matter of time before all of it gets exposed. Look how they got all of these footages of Netanyahu being killed multiple times, and yet he's still around.
Yep. Yep.
Come on now, even a 3-year-old can see that's bullshit. So yeah,
Well,
their uh their media needs to be eliminated. Their social media control needs to be eliminated. All of it needs to be. They all need to be eliminated at this point. And even the good guys for allowing this shit to happen should be eliminated. If you ask me, oh, you allowed this, but I'm a good guy. Yeah, you were until you allowed it.
yeah.
Then again, that's me. That's not Daddy. That's me. Daddy lets people get away with murder, literally, but only he knows the answer or the outcome of it all, right? And I'm not Daddy, so I can't judge him, although I want to, right?
Yeah.
So he has the final say, and that's why when you turn to Daddy, not even I can take you out because you turned to Daddy, no matter what you did. But I do know you don't get to experience some of the cool things that everybody else will because of what you did. You get to watch, you get to experience it, you'll get to grow old or whatever. But everything else, you're not getting. That I know. So it's only a matter of time.
Okay. All right. Had a question from someone that I believe is a twin. So, you know how twins can telepathically communicate? They're like they can answer or complete each other's sentences. They're intuitive, very intuitive with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Not very smooth here today. Um, so one is in the Jedi group and working for the light, but the other one seems to be a lower consciousness. Is the other one a NPC, or did the first one that's in the Jedi group just wake up first?
Yeah, that is the answer. There's no matter how you look at it, twin or no twin, you still have your own energy signature and your own consciousness.
Yep.
And the perfect examples, the perfect, things leading all the way back is you know, the Cain and Abel story, right? Same everything and straight different. One was clearly bad, one was clearly good. Um, so yeah, that doesn't mean that it's like an evil twin, right? That just means as they're probably not comfortable in their own skin and they don't want to wake up to all this shit because in their mind it's hocus pocus and scary stuff, and a lot of people are scared of the things they don't understand or can't understand or won't want to understand. And that's the factor there where people just don't want to be a part of this type of reality that we're walking into, because there's so many people against it, or were so many people against it and name calling and all that they didn't want to be a part of that. You can call my sister crazy all day long. Just don't call me that shit. And I believe you. She is crazy.
Yeah.
They like you literally turning on your sister for somebody else's opinion
Yeah.
or brother, depending on what it is, right?
Hmm.
Um, so at the end of the day, if you're still here right now, as of today, even after um, the 10 levels yesterday, it's only a matter of time before you get your ass handed to you. Literally, you're gonna wake the fuck up. You're gonna wake the fuck up, and you're gonna be sick. You're gonna wake up, and you're gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick because everybody around you was telling you the truth. Not everybody, but the people that were telling you the truth were around you, and you treated them like shit. You didn't believe them, and now you're apologetic. I'm literally witnessing that now. So just hang in there. Everybody has their own time to wake the fuck up. Um, we can always send Floyd out with his wake the fuck up stick.
Well, so many of the people in your group, they believe you, but they get pushback from the family, their friends,
Yeah.
their coworkers, and it's hard to hang in there when everyone's against you. So I understand what they're saying.
Yeah, well, I get it too. Remember, I'm number one. Like I'm number one. Hello. I'm posting videos of the AI generated picture of Sananda, my
Mm.
picture, and doing the whole shape shifting thing, and it's like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Who is this guy? What the fuck?
Mhm.
And then it happens. Then what? What do you think this is all leading up to? It's leading up to that shit happening. I'm literally manifesting this shit right before your eyes. And you think it's a game. You think it's bullshit. That's good, because that's what daddy wanted. I told y'all that years ago that that's what he wants. He wants people to believe this is far back. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I told you that. And yet here we are. ETs everywhere, military talking about it, people scared to death, people excited about it, people running to the churches running to the churches. It's all over the news now. All this crazy shit that I told y'all years ago. And not only me, because there was lots of UFO, communities out there like David Wilcock and all others telling y'all all this stuff, which is why they are now being targeted. And they had to fake their deaths and whatever else happened. The point of it all is that we are going to have full disclosure. It's happening right fucking now. And the end result is a beautiful new reality with the darkness totally gone. I think I'm gonna have a toast of a champagne to that.
Sounds amazing. Yeah.
It is amazing. Thank you,
Yeah.
Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy.
How many of y'all woke up today thanking Daddy? That's what I want to know.
I did.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything, for the struggles, for the blessings, for the people around me, for everything. Because we need people to encourage us. We need people to be around us to help us. We need all these things that you provide for us. And most importantly, we need you. So thank you. Thank you very much. Lemonade, lemonade.
Okay, we talked about this a little bit last time. The church pastors getting briefed on the UFOs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Doesn't that seem more like a strategic planning session than trying to help people? Like it just seems like an odd thing that the government would do.
All right. I'm glad you brought that up. Are you seeing a pattern or is it just me? because hear me out. Because everything that I told you would happen, they're doing things to combat it, or they're doing things against it, literally right now.
Mm.
People are going to run to the churches, so they went to the churches and told them, wait, what? All of these ships are going to uncloak all around the world. They're bringing out their little shit, right? All of these crystalline chambers and medical wands coming out. Now they got pills and they got the med beds, and like
It seems oddly self-serving, but also, like we talked about this too. The hospitals received notice from the Department of Defense, let's say a month ago, a secret notice, okay? What's that all about? Like, don't you think that's weird? Because aren't hospitals privately operated?
unless there is a military control,
Yeah.
and I do know that there is, but which military? I've already told y'all that we can literally replace people consciousness, and then they'll start doing exactly what Dad wants them to do. That's what you're going to witness in the next few days.
Ooh.
You're going to witness everything that you ever wanted manifest, because that's what we've been doing, and we're drum roll, boom, getting ready to let it loose.
New reality, here we are.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. All right, we'll leave it at that, and then we'll get back on to. There's a lot of things happening right now. We got to get some stuff squared away, but we will be back either tomorrow or Saturday, because there's a lot of things that's going to happen between now and then. So let's command and thank Daddy for everything that does
Thank
happen
you,
from here to
Daddy.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we
Looking
good.
forward to it.
Love you guys.